Toledo Bend Reservoir on the Texas-Louisiana border. At over 185,000 acres, this is the largest man-made impoundment in the South, 5th largest in the nation. Thanks to a vigorous management program, this legendary fishery has been a regular stop on the pro circuit for years. 5 fish limits, typically pushing 30 pounds or better. But numbers like that don't come easy.
Probably one of the most intimidating lakes in the country if you've never been here. The lake's really split into 3 different sections. And you have the north end, and you have the mid lake, and you have the south end, and they fish totally different.
Coming into this event, with water temps in the 60s and fish in all stages of the spawn, it's pretty much anyone's game.
Man, we're here at Toledo Bend, the Texas Team Trail event. It is fixing to be one heck of a shootout. When you fish tournaments like these, big prizes like this, I think you gotta go for the win. I mean, every single event you're going against the best that lake has to offer and Texas has to offer, and really in the nation.
As always, these events draw some heavy hitters. In this field alone, we've got East Texas legends, a handful of pro anglers, and a whole host of regional sticks that want to fish against the best. Cody Pitt and Cole Moore are currently 2 of the best, racking up multiple wins on Toledo Bend and then showing versatility by winning the TXTT event on Belton and following that up with a win at the 2-day championship on Rayburn.
Felt good to get a win, especially the championship. That's the biggest tournament of the year.
Welcome to stop number 1 in the 13th season of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail presented by Progressive. We've got 210 teams on the water and better than $100,000 in total purse.
We're at one of the best bass fishing lakes in the country, and we're hitting it at a perfect time. Warm weather, the wind's going to be really good. It's not going to blow hard. These fish are moving from their pre-spawn places up to spawn. I expect some really big weights.
There'll probably be some 30-pound stringers for sure.
This lake definitely has the potential to have a mid-30s bag, even see a 40-pound bag.
I mean, you can see 40-pound tomorrow. 40, it's not out of reach here.
One of the younger sticks in Texas fishing, Ben Burns, is off to a good start. After a successful collegiate career, he and partner Ian Nash went on to earn the Progressive Team of the Year title in '25.
Yeah, we had a good season last year. We wound up winning the Angler of the Year, the Progressive Team of the Year. Won a boat, won free entries, so it was really exciting. It was really cool what they did, making the Team of the Year package so big compared to some of the other trails that don't give quite as much. And because the consistency to win Team of the Year is really good, and whoever wins it this year, I'm sure have a great season. So, and we're hoping to maybe be that team this year and go back to back, but it was really a cool opportunity. And you look at the previous winners of the Team of the Year, Texas Team Trail, and they're all Texas legends, so it's cool being up there with those names.
This season, Ben is fishing with his dad and mentor, Mike Burns. Live scoping, they're searching for active pre-spawn fish in 10 to 12 feet of water.
We're up here easing into this drain, and there's some little stumps and fish moving in on the pre-spawn stuff, so just cruising through looking for anything, whether it's just a floating fish up there swimming through or stuck on a stump or whatever the case is, and just throwing over them and getting them to bite. Not seeing too much, but I caught a few over here yesterday, but more so in the main drain, not this little side drain, so better ease over there and hope there's a few setting up.
Bass Pro Shops and Progressive Touring Pro Justin Cooper got his start on these waters, and when he's not on the circuit, still guides here occasionally.
Lake is so big, there's so many techniques to catch a bass on this place. You can kind of go fish your strengths. So our game plan is to pull into a shallow drain that leads into a big spawning flat, and I'm really targeting these fish in around 6 to 12 foot of water, mainly using my Garmin live scope, trying to target those individual fish that are swimming around chasing bait. If we catch them really good, I feel like the big start of it's going to be out here.
With a rare week off on the Pro Tour, Justin jumped at the chance to team up and fish with Will Summers, one of the first 12 boots on the ground in Afghanistan after 9/11.
Just happy to get to fish with a true American hero in Will Summers.
After putting it all on the line, the original 12 went on to finish their careers with an idea percolating in the background, and Horse Soldier Bourbon Whiskey was born. Their motto, Live Legendary.
So the Horse Soldier moniker was earned in Afghanistan. We were the first 12 Green Berets who led the invasion into Afghanistan. And when we got there, we ended up fighting Taliban and Al-Qaeda from horseback. Back in 2015, after a lot of different military careers and professional careers, that we wanted to start this distillery together. And so part of challenging ourselves to live legendary has been to build this distillery. And we just, it's a lifestyle that we challenge ourselves every day to continue to redefine who we are and what legendary really is.
That's a decent one right there, Net. There we go. Oh, yeah. Now we started. Right here, baby.
Oh, man.
Woo. There we go. That's the way it started right there.
There's still time to get in on the top team bass trail in the nation. Head on over to texasteamtrail.com for schedules and registration. Catch tournament live feeds on our YouTube page and keep up with the rest on Facebook and Instagram. It's late February. Water temps here on Toledo Bend are low to mid-60s. Fish are grouped up in transition with plenty of bass shallow. Predictions are 30 pounds plus to win, low 20s for a check. If you're looking for a trail to fish, this one attracts some of the best.
To have a trail like this in Texas where the best of the best show up and gun it out, it gives you something to look forward to competitively, and I think that gives you something to shoot for.
Nitro Pro Dakota Ebert grew up around here. He parlayed a successful collegiate career into the pros. Qualified to fish the Bassmaster Classic in Knoxville in a couple of weeks. He's using this event as a tune-up of sorts.
Just go out and have fun, fishing with a good friend of mine, and it's gonna be a fun time. I don't get to fish team derbies very much, so I'm really excited about it.
Got her. Got her. Big one. Not that big a one.
Huh?
She ain't that big. It'll help.
Doesn't help.
That is one of the prettiest daggum fish.
Look how spotted up it is.
That is one of the prettiest fish. Look at that thing. Look at the colors on that fish. Isn't that cool? Healthy Toledo Bend bass. Little trade. Little trade. Thank you, darling.
Moving on. In his first season on the trail, Cal Cameron was in the hunt for the Progressive Team of the Year, finishing 9th. Back this season, fishing with Travis Tracy. They've got a limit. This one should call.
Hey, May.
That's fat.
They're in good shape. Pretty good when we're releasing the 3.
At the beginning of the day, we were struggling. We had like 9 pounds on 5 fish, so there was definitely, it's kind of stressing to start the day. We saw so many big ones yesterday. And now we kind of just figured out it's a later in the day deal when the fish kind of pull up and get to be catchable, those better ones.
You good?
See them?
Here, come on.
Dude, the jerkbaits.
Yeah, jerkbait.
He like shot up and he would have followed the ball, dude.
Nitro, Triton, and Ranger boats all offer contingency programs, paying out thousands to qualified anglers. Check out all the trail's contingency programs at texasteamtrail.com. Getting back on the water, we caught up with Christine Fisher and Guillermo Gonzalez. As seasoned tournament kayak anglers, they made the jump to boating and are fishing their first year on the trail. Recently engaged to be married, This was her idea.
I'm just super excited, you guys. I mean, Texas has some of the best local sticks in the nation. I mean, I'll say that to anybody. And over 200 boats, wonderful turnout. I am really excited just to see the big bags tomorrow, see all the people lit up for bass fishing.
What are you out here doing today?
We are fishing the first Texas Team Trail event of 2026 and our first one ever. So pretty excited about that. And we've wanted to do this for a few years now, and now we've got the opportunity to do it. So let me get in here real quick.
You know, her and I have been fishing tournaments for a long time, but this is really the first time that we're actually fishing together, and we love to watch each other succeed. But if we could succeed together, I don't even want to know what that would feel like. It would be pretty incredible. But the way these fish are moving, one of these big ones could pull up any time.
Yeah, it could.
We did a lot of looking yesterday, and
There's definitely some good.
there's definitely some really good ones, way shallow.
We saw a couple 5s and about a 6.5 pounder up, so there are some fish up here. And I think, you know, we're not due until.
Got
Got him? We're not due until 4, so. That'll keep, I think.
It'll keep.
We'll take it. All right, that'll keep. Yay!
I guess that might be your soundbite right there.
Ooh,
That one, Coles.
that goes, yeah.
I'm gonna put the poles down.
See? Boy, that fish ate it. What's the small one now?
I don't know.
That's gonna be 2 and 215, 210.
212.
Okay. So now our little one is number 4.
Yeah.
We gotta get a system down for that.
Yeah, we're still figuring all this
We're
out.
still figuring
We're rookies.
Well, you excited for weighing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see all the bags brought in. That was the coolest thing about fishing Rayburn, is just to see all the big, you know, Texas share lunkers and just see how well these fisheries are managed. So we're stoked, yeah. And it's our first time fishing Texas Team Trail. So
We're having a great time.
yeah, we're catching
Everybody
fish.
needs to come out and fish Texas Team
Now
Trail.
we know we needed to be scoping, but we still want to.
Want to fish with us? Get schedules and registration information at texasteamtrail.com. And before you head out, be sure to visit Bass Pro or Cabela's for rain gear, tackle, or the very best in Garmin electronics. Shop retail or online. We're down to the waning moments from stop number 1 in the 2026 season of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail, presented by Progressive. With better than $100,000 up for grabs, including incentives from Ranger, Nitro, Triton, Garmin, and more. We'll head right to the scales. Christine Fisher and Guillermo Gonzalez, fishing their first Team Trail event, went out and sacked up 5 for 15 pounds 2 ounces. Out of 210 anglers, they'll finish 72nd.
We knew it was going to be, we're going to have some learning curves there, but honestly, we went out and caught a bunch of them. I don't know if y'all were watching live today, but we did catch a lot of fish. So.
We had an absolute ball catching them today, so I mean, I can't complain. I can't complain at all.
All right, Dakota Ebear, Jerry Birch, come on up.
Prepping for the upcoming Bassmaster Classic, Nitro Pro Dakota Ebear, fishing with Jerry Birch, put 20 pounds 9 ounces on the scales for 26th place.
How about Will Summers and Justin Cooper? Got a 5-fish limit. Come on, Mr. Will Summers. Hey, what I want to know is, did you teach him anything today?
Not much.
Not much. Guys, this is a special guest right here. One of our sponsors, and he's fishing with us this year. These guys come in here today with 22 pounds and 15 ounces. We're going to pass these off. Let you hold them real quick, Justin. That's our Horse Soldier bourbon sponsor right here. These guys are great. If you've never seen 12 Strong, this was one of the original 12. as a veteran myself, hats off, brother.
Love you, man.
Yeah.
Love you very much. Thank you.
Hold that fish up right there real quick.
Checking in on the race for the Power Pole
There we
Big
go.
Bass Award. As expected, Toledo Bend did not disappoint. We saw a handful of 7s and 8s before Trowel and
That
Taylor
is a big
dropped
one
this
right there.
Toledo Bend
We're
monster
going
on
to
the
have a game
scales.
changer. Mr. Lunker, get ready. Here we go. How about 12 pounds, 1 ounces. We done certified these scales. They are right on the money.
He was throwing a plug. I was just dragging around a jig. And a couple casts later, he leans into one, and it's a giant.
Comes up and jumps.
Comes up, jumps,
Spits the hook.
comes off. So we were pretty devastated after that. I guess the fish went back down and busted the school up. We run around, catch a couple rats, and we come back, and I fire a mop jig back in there. It's dragging down. We can see on scope that they're down there. Feel that thunk, reel into it, set it, just immediately giant.
Knew it was her again.
Knew it was her. Came up, fought it for a little bit, she jumped, and then she went right into the net. And that was how it went.
Moving up to the top of the leaderboard, the team of Lane and Brandon weighed 29 pounds 3 ounces, earning 3rd place and $7 grand in payout, plus an additional $1,000 in Garmin contingency money.
Got a 5-fish limit today. Looks like a solid bag of fish right here.
Fishing in their first TXTT event, the father-son team of Lindsay and Lindsay were the first to crack the 30-pound mark, weighing 34.4. They'll take over the lead.
That's a fire day, Dad. How you feel about it?
Man, I feel pretty good. I put the first big one in the boat, and I kind of looked at him and revved him a little bit. I might not have should have did that.
Hey, it's okay, guys. Right now, you're sitting in the lead with 34 pounds and 4 ounces. Good job. Give your new leaders a round of applause, everybody. How about Cody Pitt, Cole Moore?
Cody Pitt and Cole Moore finished second the last time the trail stopped here, then went on to win at Belton and then the championship. Stepping up with 5, here's the call.
You guys ain't gonna believe this. How about 43 pounds, 3 ounces? What a bag of fish. Hold them up real quick. Let's go get them in the water. Hold a couple of them up real quick. Good job, guys. What a great day on the water. Hold them high. 43 pounds right there, guys, and 3 ounces.
It was an amazing day. Beautiful
it-
day on Toledo Bend.
It actually started off a little slow. Fished a couple places and had like 1 2.5 pounder. The 3rd spot we pulled up, and I don't know, probably within 15-20 minutes we had 11, a 9, and I think an 8 pounder.
Right at 8.
And I think we ran a couple more places, and just throughout the day we ended up making a couple more stops throughout the day that we caught I think 2 more 7s. So we just had some big bites, and we didn't get a whole lot of bites. We didn't catch very many, but just the bites that we was getting was the right ones.
3 events, 3 boats. That's a healthy run for the investment. Here's a look at the rest of the top 10 on your Bass Pro Shops leaderboard. For the complete standings, look us up at TexasTeamTrail.com.
This is the first Texas Team Trail we've ever fished. It was a fun event. Definitely going to jump back in a couple more if the schedule allows to. And yeah, we had right at 34.5 pounds, I think 34.4. It was a good day, caught a lot of big fish, and a fun time, especially fishing with my dad today.
Next up, the trail stops at storied Sam Rayburn. Late March. You won't want to miss this one.
Sam Rayburn has been putting out some giant bags in the last few weeks. It's been phenomenal. I just fished at an event there last week. I had 44 pounds in 2 days and didn't even make the cut.
The weight's going to be outrageous. It's going to be awesome because that lake's even lower and they're going to be grouped up even more.
I mean, this trail hit all the lakes, probably going to hit them all at the perfect time. So, man, there's not a better trail in Texas to fish.
That'll do it for this week. As always, for the very best in outdoor gear, shop Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. A big thanks to the White River Marine Group and all of our sponsors. We'll catch you next time, right here on the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail, presented by Progressive.